thank you for joining us today. My name is Mike Mills, and I'm the installation manager for the Home Depot here in Fort Gratiot, Michigan. We're grateful that you joined us. If you're inquiring about quality water issues, in specific for the communities that are south of Port Huron, who take their water supply off of the St. Clair River, that would be Marysville, St. Clair, Marine City, and Algonac systems, they have their intakes on the St. Clair River, which is south of the Chemical Valley in Sarnia, Canada, across the river from us. And this is by no means a condemnation of the industry that we live with. It's something that we have to accommodate. There have been some public hearings, and I'm here today with Jenny Guernsey, who's with Kinetico Water Treatment. Originally, Jenny, I titled this project the Marine City Project, and you went to a meeting with me and listened to some of the moms and their concerns with water treatment. I was invited by State Senator Phil Pavlov to a public meeting where I first learned about this Wilms tumor and some of the claims for elevated cancer rates as a result of chemical spills from the Chemical Valley. Now, government solutions to all things and to move cautiously along was 10-year studies, the Center for Disease Control coming in, and they've already ruled out. Candace Miller had to get involved and get some funds for the studies. And after I listened to both sides, and I was moved by the mother's concerns, and as a grandfather, it hit me that Home Depot had done a lot of research in picking Kinetico, and that research, because we just had switched in the last year with our water treatment systems, was fresh in my mind, and it occurred to me that Kinetico already had solutions to the issues that we were dealing with, and that reverse osmosis systems are used by soda bottling companies, Coca-Cola and Pepsi and the like, on a large scale, but that it wasn't a large enough scale to help municipalities who process water and water treatment. That process, even if they cleaned up these parts per trillion of toxic chemicals that get into the water system, has to transmit over miles of pipeline that's already contaminated. So the real issue and the solution that's already there for folks is that they can treat the water and get out 99.9%, because we can't say 100, of those chemicals right at the faucet, right at the point of consumption, which is really important. And I'd like you to share a little bit about the Kinetico system that we're talking about for drinking water.
Sure, thanks Mike. This is the K5. This is our most advanced reverse osmosis drinking water system, and they really, at Kinetico, listen to the dealerships and listen to consumers to get every tidbit that you would want on a reverse osmosis
over the last 30 years.
System. Absolutely. To even improve on our great models, to have everything that you would need to have the best drinking water at your own tap. So what we have is a pre-filter, a 10-year warranted membrane that is cleaned with the EverRinse technology, meaning that the water that the system makes is the water that it cleans itself with. So you don't have dirty water coming in, washing onto the membrane, so you never have a buildup of bacteria or any other contaminants on your main filter. And then the post filter, which is the last filter before you have the water coming out of the faucet into your glass, into your pot when you're cooking with it, feeding it to the dog's dish. We also have the capability to add other filters as needed. Mineral filters to add in minerals back into the water, arsenic guard to take out any arsenic that may be into your water, and also the Perfecta filter, which when you add the Perfecta filter into the K5, it will remove 99.9% of contaminants that may be in the water. So boil water alerts are no longer going to be a concern.
So the problems off of the river where we talk about using this filter.
Right, right. So we would put that in, so when your local government issues a boil water alert because of a spill or a leakage or some contaminants that have gotten into the water, and they're telling you to boil your water before any consumption of it, you don't have to worry about that any longer with the K5 and the Perfecta Guard. That's going to remove that 99.9%. so you don't have to boil
And
water.
by the time those government alerts come, you've
Right.
already got that water coming down the system and in the pipeline.
Right, hopefully you've heard it in time before you've had any consumption of that water or anything. And you don't have to be concerned about if you've boiled it enough, if you've gotten all the contaminants out of it. We've already taken care of that. The other nice thing about the K5 is when the filters are due to be changed, the system will let you know. There's the guard on here, you'll see a blue tablet that will come up to let you know that you're getting close to the time to change your filters, and then your flow, your water rate flow will slow down also and then come to a complete stop. So you'll never have bad water coming out of this. It will not let you drink bad water.
Automatic system.
Automatic system will let you know.
Well, one of the things that we felt after gathering all the information and listening to a lot of the testimony from the parents is that the Home Depot could actually help with this issue. It's my firm belief that the private sector always has solutions for these large public problems. They just aren't looking in the right direction. And Kinetico was looking in the right direction. The company was founded in 1970. Ahead of even Rachel Carson's studies and condemnation of pollution and those kinds of things that came from industry. So the Home Depot lined up 24-month financing, and Kinetico gave us a special price. And it's not our point to alarm, but we felt that the Home Depot could step up and help in a large public health issue. Because we have the product, and that we believe that the private sector can always solve these problems with a lot of, in a very quick time, as opposed to the 10-year studies and those other things. Call the number that you see in front of you on the screen to set up an appointment, and we'll come out and do the estimates and sign you up to get clean water.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.